Veterans Day. Meanwhile, we're going to be out at Ford. Yes, for the Ford Police Interceptor, the new car. So meanwhile, we're going to bring Oldecam on with comments on the headlines of today. I know, even though it looks like we're at Diamond Head in Hawaii, well, we spare no expense.
Yeah. How many movies have you seen? Okay, folks, here's a tip. If you see Diamond Head over the right shoulder of anybody in the movie, it's not Diamond Head because it has to be over your left shoulder the opposite direction.
Even if they reverse it?
Well, but then you couldn't be setting, the person would be reversed too, and everything would be off this way. You'd use the wrong hands.
And Obama's trip to Asia generally seen as a failure by the Asian leaders.
Well, don't believe Obama. He said he now has the upper hand on the global problem.
And more Americans uninsured since Obamacare passed then, before it was passed, causing Obama to threaten an investigation as to why.
Because everybody's dropping their insurance, because everybody knew they would drop the insurance. He thought that, well, then it's an entrance way into the single payer, and then he lost Congress, which means there is no single payer coming up. And now he also lost 686 seats in the state congresses, and now the Republicans control the majority of the states, and they control the governorships. They also control reapportionment because of Obamacare.
Obama again tells the Muslims, we suck.
Yeah, that was a good one. I mean, we were once a country of exceptionalism. We no longer are.
Yeah, guess what?
Well, every time he tells them that, they think even less of him because they have absolutely no respect for a person that basically is a weakling. They said that this president has done what no other president in the history of this nation has done. He managed to piss off the Muslims, the Jews, the Christians, and the Hindus.
Well, the other part is how many world leaders don't sit there and put their countries down. Have you ever seen any world leader do that?
Only Obama.
Court rejects key appeal against House arrest conviction.
Well, yeah, like, what do you think a Chinese court was going to do? Doesn't make any difference. They won the Nobel Peace Prize. They're a dictatorship.
U.S. doctors too cozy with the drug industry, a new survey finds.
Since when weren't they? They get free medicines from these people, which they give to their patients and don't charge them for.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how they give, how they all of a sudden give you a bad car or something like that, because they're getting it free from the company to basically use it, so they give it to their patients and no cost.
Oh, they're called samples.
They're called samples.
Okay, so you get your samples to see if you like it or not, or if there's any adverse reaction.
If it works well, you then get it, then you have to pay for it, but they're using you as a test case, folks.
Prius going larger to stop the loss in sales.
Isn't that a good one? As Obama wants the green cars to go smaller, they can't sell the small green cars, so now they're making larger cars that are no longer as green. Basically, they got an electric motor and a gasoline engine, which is still just as polluting. And it's even more polluting because the materials that go into the hybrid are more hazardous than the ones that go into a regular car.
Students and unions are striking all over Europe.
Yeah, and I heard last night that when the people in this nation stand up to the oppressed government that we have, then you'll start seeing the strike for students and unions. Yeah, that's not going to happen because too many people in this country actually pay for their education and they don't like unions.
And polls all support higher taxes, more government spending on stimulus, and Obamacare, which is why it's all over for the GOP.
I mean, I've been hearing those polls. I mean, who are they taking these polls with? The same people that didn't come out and vote for their own, the people that they put in Congress.
I know. And oil prices jump above $88 a barrel as U.S. stockpiles fall.
Well, nobody's traveling. You see anybody out? We're on the beach again. Actually, we aren't on the beach because we're out watching the Ford Interceptor. But if we were on the beach today, you'd see there's nobody at the beach. We found parking within 2 blocks of the beach.
And the Supreme Court asked to review a gay military ban.
They're not going to find against. They generally do not find against the military and things like that because it hasn't anything to do with segregation or something. It's just got to do with the fact of if you said a black person or a Latin person or an Asian, based upon their race, they would hand you to have the Supreme Court. But sexual orientation is not covered under any constitution or law that they can dream of. So
oil prices jump above $88 a barrel as U.S. stockpiles fall.
I know she liked it so much she said that one.
Well, it is, you know what, it's a lot more important than people realize.
Well, yeah, because you're going to be paying, okay, it's got to do with, remember that inflation that isn't there? That's part of the inflation that's not there. But what happened was they're telling people, Obama administration is using the fact that houses have lost so much money, so much value, to say there is no inflation, even though everything but housing is going up.
And Paul, most Americans doubt Obama and the GOP can work together.
Yeah, I mean, the guy already, you know, he wants $250 billion in stimulus spending to get a two-year support on the tax thing for the people making $250,000 or more.
I mean, has anybody thought about, since the week before the election till now, how much more has he spent? It's more than the TARP fund, isn't it?
$1 trillion since the day before the election, and he plans to spend another $1 trillion. Basically, they said, he told the Chinese, well, we're not trying to disrupt the value of our currency. Well, he printed up $1 trillion in paper money that was worthless to buy $1 trillion in bonds no one wanted, which are worthless. That drives down the worth of the currency.
State parked back to square one after defeat of Proposition 21.
Because they don't, the Democrats do not understand there is no desire to raise taxes because nobody has any money.
And Oakland, California elects its first female mayor after a close race.
No, don't bet on it because that Republican woman is now going into the court. They've miraculously discovered votes that were not counted before.
Oh, how does that happen?
Every time there is a Democratic candidate, okay, the rule of thumb is you have to beat the candidate if the Democratic Party by 4 to 5 points in order to win the election because they miraculously find votes.
I know, and you notice they're usually all for the Democratic candidate.
I know, which is basically, they said that 97% are generally for the Democrats. So,
post-election shakeup at White House appears unlikely.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't know they got beat. I mean, the guy, I mean, when you got people that, you know, actually, I heard last night, Stewart said on the Daily Report, he said, I'm firmly convinced he's not delusional, he just plain stupid. So, that's a liberal Democrat.
I mean,
he does not honestly understand. He lost the election.
What happened to the Obama that was campaigning before?
That Obama was basically, was kept tightly under check. This Obama is president. He's the emperor right now, and you don't tell the emperor he doesn't have any clothes. Remember, at the end of the election, no less than Jim Matthews told him to take some advice. Shut your blanky blank mouth, go away for 6 weeks, and you'll win the election. And that's what they're telling him now. Shut up for the next 2 years, and let the country run itself, and you'll win re-election.
Washington State bans the sale of alcoholic energy drinks.
Yeah, they're also banning sugar energy drinks. Basically, it's those days are over, folks, because all of this stuff is bad for you.
Yeah, I guess, will they also stop the bars from creating drinks from Red Bull and vodka?
That's right, because it's bad for you.
Oh my gosh. We stopped eating everything that was bad for us. We'd be eating like rabbits. Post-election shakeup at White House appears unlikely. I know.
It's what happens when you do it live.
I know. Well, Pelosi's determination could hamper Obama.
No, because she's planning on resuming control of the House of Representatives sometime in the month of February as they throw the Republicans out and realize what the public will realize what they have done wrong and put them back in control again. The public, including the Democrats, are fed up with the spending because they're not creating jobs, they're just spending money.
Well, you know, one of the things I love is they sit there and talk about how they won't vote for Pelosi, but there's no other candidate that no one else wants to be the speaker.
Because
or actually the minority leader.
Because they know that they're going to have to fight a losing battle, and Pelosi is old. I think her and Reid and Biden are bordering on senility.
Well, you could say they're set in their ways.
No, I just think they've got to the point that they're so old that they actually do not know they lost the election.
And a Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the animal kingdom.
But it seems that according to the president, jihad means many different things to many people, as does tolerance to these same people.